Hey everybody, Liam Plays here. Welcome to a game of Holy Roman Empire versus the French that I just played. It's a fun game. It's my first time playing the Holy Roman Empire, and I wanted to give you guys a build order for them. And I'm also working on my English build order. The best opener you can go for is going to be, you want to put your first 8 villagers, so you start with 6. You put your first 8 villagers on your sheep. And then you take 2 off of the sheep. Once you have set 8, you put 2 workers on your gold, so that you make sure you get your gold for your age up. And then you put the rest of your villagers, your next maybe 5 to 6 on wood. So I'll fast forward here. I'm just scouting. So I discovered some relics down here. Our opponent, it looks like, is scouting the northern side of the map. He's opening with the School of Cavalry landmark. I'm opening with the Ironwork Palace. I think this is your best landmark to age up with, due to the free blacksmith, so it saves me wood. I'd say it's a pretty good landmark. And I'm opening with a barracks. Now notice I've done and put 3 to 4 workers on gold. As a Holy Roman Empire, you're going to want more gold. When I play English, I typically just go spearmen and longbows, so I don't really need the extra gold, so I'll just take 2 and put them on gold. But as a HRE, you're definitely going to want a little more gold for your man-at-arms. I came in, stole some of his sheep there. Looks like he has 13 villagers on food. I like this map. There's gold in the middle, so it forces the players to go for the middle. But you also have a little safe. I kind of got the better spawn as well. His gold is on the edge of this hill. My gold is back here. So if you drop a wall, like right along this ridge here, I guess they can sneak up here. I didn't really know that, but I gotta fix my idols. I'm going for a few spearmen. I'm looking to do a ram rush here. Right off the bat, I'm researching siege engineering. I've already researched it. And I'm researching +1 melee weapons. Alright, here we go. Here's my first attack. We've got 6 spearmen and 6 men-at-arms. I come up the hill, drop our ram. And then I go for him. He's got a whopping 17 villagers on his gold here. Killed 1. 5 knights. Fighting him under the town center like this is kind of stupid. But he loses more than I do. These knights are 100 gold each. And I was able to keep him off the gold for a little while. And look at these villagers down here. He's idling 14 villagers. So I keep moving across the map. I've opened 3 barracks. Some of the troops here, for some reason they went up here. He went up to the castle age, so he went up with a guild hall, which I think is the standard French age up. So I sent my spears here to harass some of his gold there. I'm building a second ram. I load all my troops into the ram, and I go and try and dive his school of cavalry. Drop my troops out, right on top of his knights. He pulls the villagers. Got the surround on him. For some reason my troops are running around in circles. We want to clear up a lot of these villagers here, giving ourselves a really nice lead. We're keeping up constant villager production as well behind this. And I'm still macroing at home behind this as well. So now I kind of gave up on the attack. I'm just going to let these guys do what they're going to do. Dive his wood line on a suicide mission here. He starts putting towers up. Just going to kind of kill whatever I can. I go push him off the gold again. And I'm like, oh, he's got farms up here? Don't mind if I do. Broke his lance, I think. Now he's fully garrisoned in his town center. My attack's pretty much finished. But I think I did some good damage. Let's see. Now look, he's got only 20 villagers. I have 31, and his villagers are all idle, guys. He only has 20. 11 there and 7 there. Yeah, that hurt, man. My attack hurt him there. If you guys like play the Holy Roman Empire, I think that your best opener for the Holy Roman Empire is definitely going to be to go for a dive like that. Just build a couple infantry and send like your first 12 units in with a ram dive and just try to do some damage, take out some of their economy, put them on the back foot, because now he's unable to attack me. And they say France is the best faction and Holy Roman Empire isn't even that good. No, I don't know about how good the Holy Roman Empire is. I don't typically play them. I like the English myself. But I think that the Holy Roman Empire is a very solid infantry-driven faction. I don't really like playing cavalry. I think that cavalry are just a bit boring. I'd rather play infantry. So I drop an archery range, and now I've got 4 barracks in an archery range. And I put a wall up here. I wall off this so he can't come in. So it looks like he comes in with his cavalry. I didn't even see this. And for some reason he decided I don't really want to attack this guy's wall. I myself would have probably attacked the wall anyway. Because what do you got to lose? But he decides to run around. He's in the castle age at this point. I'm still only in the feudal. I saw his attack come in because of my outpost, and I go, okay, I'm going to drop some of my troops in the outpost so they start shooting at them. And then I grab my army here and I throw it down at him. And at this point I have 14 spearmen, so his 13 knights aren't going to do too well against 14 spearmen. He comes for the dive. I repel it. I think his economy is really suffering, guys. I don't know how he aged up so fast. I guess he just went very light on the military and went straight for the food. That's why he's got a lot of farms. You can auto-generate stuff with the French. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to try that. Anyway, now we're gonna skip a little bit more. So now I'm focused myself on trying to get the age up because I'm like, okay, I'm in the castle age. He's gonna be very much ahead of me if I don't get to work now. I'm getting up in the castle age, so I'm just gonna chill for a minute. As the Holy Roman Empire, I think that the Regnitz Cathedral is your best bet for your age up for a castle. Very strong. I mean, yes, the barracks that produces 5 at a time is pretty insane if you want to flood somebody. But I think that this is insane because if I put relics in here, and I go and I go to create a pet prelate anytime now. I might have already created him. Every relic you drop in here generates you like 200 gold a minute or something crazy like that. It's kind of overpowered. So here I send a spearman, just one spearman. Kind of dive bomb his base, just kind of get an idea of what exactly he's got going on. I spot that he's aging up with the Red Palace, and my guy dies. Now I've already deposited my relic, and I go look to take the center of the map. I put a keep down right here on this stone and this gold. And as soon as I hit castle, I went to into producing a trebuchet, and I've upgraded my troops to be, I believe I've put 2 melee upgrades and 2 armor upgrades on my infantry as well. My archers aren't upgraded, I don't believe. They're just kind of trash, but you know, any damage in the range department is good. And then I drop those guys on the gold to take it. Looks like my opponent's masked. He has some cannons, and he's got some ability air. I don't know how to say that. But here I go. I'm ready for the attack. I've gone into the mace upgrade, which I guess, and the two-handed axe upgrade. I guess it's the same thing. Gives my troops access to a two-handed weapon. I run another spearman up on a suicide run here. He's got a death wish. Just couldn't take it. And then I start trebbing him down. Didn't realize he had cannons. He brings the cannons down here. Comes to attack me with some light cavalry. Takes out my treb pretty quick. But I have another treb on the way. And I move up here to dive bomb his cannons. Now I kill his troops, and that's GG. He surrenders. I think he could have held on a little bit longer. He had this walled. I think the move for him would have been to let me siege this and try to hold, but he gave up, and that was the end of the game. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope it helps. Let's look at the graph. If we can, we cannot. There we go. He went into the Imperial Age way before me, but I was still able to clutch it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.